Well, I haven't uploaded in a couple days because I've been kind of sick. So yeah, I didn't go to school yesterday, and that was just so happened to be the day that, state testing started. So, today was pretty fun. But anyway, yeah, oh, that voice cracked. Regardless, I enjoy making these story time type of videos, so I figured, hey, I'm gonna give you guys an awesome story. Not a real life story because I'm too nerdy for that, but I have a lot of stories from my time, and I figured, hey, I'll go ahead and tell this one. Let's take a scroll back through Ryan's 9 to 12-year-old years. Just for reference, I'm currently 14, so anywhere between 5 and 2 years ago. Back in those days, I basically did nothing but play Halo Reach. Particularly Infection, of course, that is basically what everyone played on Halo Reach because, Halo Reach Infection is the bomb diggity fresh. The funky fresh golden Jordans with spinning rims on them that spit fire. Literally and figuratively. It shoots fire out the back, but also drops some fat ass rhymes. Halo Reach Infection is good, that's what I'm getting at. Me and my bestest friend in the whole wide world, Brandon. Brandon was once in one of my videos. It was called The Codcast, where we both made fun of Call of Duty. Glorious video, go watch it. So we both logged on. We were like, hey, bro, you want to just play some good old fashioned Halo Reach Seximacy Infection? We could have played Halo 4 Flood, but he had his Halo 4 stolen, and Halo 4 Flood is shit. So we were like, hey, just hop on Reach and play video game. Infection was like a ritual back in the day. It was just like what we did. Just fun. In case you don't know what Infection is, there is the zombie team and then the human team. The human team starts off with shotguns and pistols, and then, the zombie team will start off with energy swords, and once the zombie kills a human, that human will come back as a zombie. However, this does not work in reverse. If you are a zombie and you just so happen to be killed, you are still a zombie, you'll simply respawn. 3 rounds. Zombies win if all humans are eliminated, which is usually how the rounds go. Humans win if they all survive. I'm saying this as in you have to survive, not just one person left and to consider you a winner. Because at that point, you would be infected. So the only way to win as a human is just by surviving for the 3 minutes that the rounds usually last. I know you may say, oh, 3 minutes, that's not that bad. Well, in pretty small maps, and especially when the zombies have just such an advantage. Yes, they have to get closer, but they just so happen to have evade, which helped them an exponential amount. And killing one person generally snowballed into, a bigger thing. First round, I spawn as a human. Brandon spawns as a zombie. Pretty basic round where the zombies ultimately won, and yeah, that it. Second round, I spawned as a zombie, and so did he. We win. Then the third round was definitely when things started to get a little bit interesting. Conveniently, me and him had finally both spawned as the humans. It was just for some reason a lot more entertaining to play as the humans. So because the zombies didn't have shields, they could be taken down with a single headshot with the pistol. Of course, if they get close, the shotgun's your obvious pick, but it's easier at long range to just pick them off the pistol because hitting a headshot is a one-hit kill when they have no shields. Which they, of course, didn't have. They had no shields, like I just said. Scripting. So we were just kind of sitting up there, just being amazing, picking people off. As soon as Brandon hit first blood, he was like, oh yeah, man, I take more first bloods than a middle school bathroom. Which was hilarious. Generally, we were both just kind of sitting up on the top layer of the map, sort of like the center area that kind of looked over everything. And we were just kind of sitting up there while we watched everyone else not camp. You're supposed to camp an infection. We just, watched them go off and get slaughtered terribly. I missed them all. At this point, there was about 30 seconds left in the match, and me and him were the only ones left. So it came down to a game of Brandon, you watch this staircase, and I'll watch this staircase. Of course, we were both doing good for a decent 5 seconds, which in Halo time is a damn century. As soon as I kind of looked down my pathway, I sort of noticed that, well, no more zombies are really coming. So I instantly looked over to what Brandon was doing, and I swear to God, I've probably never jumped harder in a video game. Well, let's just say there's a certain metal in Halo Reach called a Boltru. You see, the energy sword, which is what the zombies had, has a certain lunge, and they can lock onto you, and they'll kind of lunge and like do a thrust towards you, getting them some air and just thrusting them forward to stab you. You can perform a Boltru, which is where you kill them before they hit you, which happened a lot in Infection because the shotgun was obviously at close range a one-shot kill. So I tried to pull a Boltru for Brandon, and I shot. The zombie died, but however, I was too late. Brandon got stabbed in the mouth hole. Approximately 23 seconds left, and I am just panicking as I'm noticing that zombies are coming from all sides. Well, I say this as in 90% of the team is bursting down the side that Brandon was defending, and there's about a few on my way. By a few, I mean two. So what I did was, in order so I didn't have to, take the time to cock my shotgun, I just popped out my pistol and just whammed the other two headshots, and instantly started running, just sprinting away. See, on my path, you could turn a corner. All this transpiring while Brandon was screaming at me. Anyway, this corner led just straight down to a gravity lift, which basically shot you to a different direction. I'm saying this while 7 people were following me, all with energy swords ready to just murder me. So I run to the gravity lift, which takes me to an alternate path. At this point, there are about 15 seconds left. I got some decent distance, so yeah. So I figured all I would really have to do is go down this path, find another gravity lift that would lead back to a general area that was near the original place, so I could try to psych them all out. However, they were one step ahead of me because the destination that this other gravity lift was leading to was already covered by a few zombies. And I knew that I would probably have to kill a few before I would even get over there. So I turn around, trying to consider my options, and I notice, well, I may as well just face the horde head on. One lunges at me, I pop him down with my shotgun. Another lunges at me, but then I block it, whop him down with my shotgun. And then I just see 7 people just sprinting at me with the intent to kill. Now, the thing was, my shotgun was was just done, out of ammo. GG. But I wasn't done yet. I had the will to survive. There were 6 seconds left in this match, and I was so ready. I was so ready. I turn around, ready to make my final stand. I start popping shots into the entire horde, the majority of my bullets hitting direct headshots, leaving only 3 zombies left. However, I had about 2 bullets, and, let's just say that I didn't really have the time. Let's just say both of these motherfuckers were 9 feet away from me, ready to lunge at me and just destroy me. So I said, screw it, there's 3 seconds left. I hope this gravity lift takes a while, man. My sprint was fully charged up. I turn around and I just hightail it straight to that gravity lift. 3, 2. I got shot by I've been shot off by the gravity lift. Those zombies are waiting for me. I popped 2 shots into him, and I couldn't kill him. So it comes down to a ground fight, and he's right on me. His health is incredibly low, but I was successfully able to bash his skull in with the tip of my shotgun. Yes, I was the lone survivor. I lasted just as the time hit 0. You can still move around a little bit after the timer expires in Halo. So yes, I survived all the time, but eventually all the zombies from the gravity lift just came and decimated my body. However, I still won, so I could care less. The story of a man whose best friend died, had to relocate, take down hordes and hordes of the undead all by himself, only to come out victorious. GG, M7.